Michael Law is a political analyst and an author as well, who's standing by on the line right now. Michael, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, we want to talk about these shakeups at the White House, and more might be coming. What do you think? What's going on? McMaster out, Bolton in. That's one of them.
Yes, that is one of them. Mike Pompeo, who's going to be the new Secretary of State, which I think might be actually an interesting idea there, being that he's a former CIA.
Yeah.
There's just changes galore, and there's probably even more changes coming. But John Bolton is an interesting choice. He's not really a America First type of guy, and he kind of disagrees with Trump on North Korea, although he does agree with him on his stance with Iran. So
yeah. Well, he would like to completely pull right out of the Iran deal, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And that's where John Bolton agrees with him. But as far as North Korea and America First, he doesn't really agree with Trump there. So, that's a mixed bag. How long John Bolton will last is anybody's guess.
What does all of this mean? What does this mean for the president? I mean, was he kind of maybe talked into surrounding himself with a certain group of people, and now he's kind of getting comfortable to the point where he wants more like-minded people around him? Is this good for the president?
There definitely may be some of that, and part of that is, he didn't know exactly what he was jumping into 100%, like a lot of the politicians might understand when it comes to running and becoming the president of the United States. And so he's still trying to get his feet under him, and I think this may be a little bit of that. However, I don't think President Trump needs to worry so much about that. I mean, his disapproval rating is 53 compared to Congress's, which is 75.
Yeah.
So it's a huge difference there. So
the problem, though, with the problem with those disapproval numbers, I mean, to be fair, is we tend to be Congress as a whole. When we're in these polls, we are like, oh, they're just terrible, getting nothing done. It's awful. But when talking about your own congressperson, those numbers don't seem to be as low. Do you agree with that?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. When we're talking Congress as a whole versus the individual, yeah. And that's why we keep seeing so many individuals that are the same going back to Washington, D.C.
Yeah, somehow they get
be like our guy, just not anybody else.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. It's uniform, state by state.
Yeah.
They're all horrible. Our guy's the good one.
Our guy's or gal. Yeah. Who's going to be the next to go? What do you think, Michael?
That is anybody's guess. What I would like to see, though, is the Secretary of Interior go, the Secretary of Ag, Commerce, Labor, Health and Human Services, HUD, and just don't replace them.
Okay, so you have let's just get rid of all of them. And don't replace them. That's interesting, because I think that's what Steve Bannon is saying might be the case, right? If John Kelly were to go, Bannon is saying the president won't replace him.
And really they should. I mean, George Washington, he needed 4.
Yeah.
And now we have 15, so we should get back to the 4. I think George Washington was...
All right.
And actually, we were only 4 until 1850, so 60 years of 4.
All right, interesting stuff. Michael Law is also the author of the book Founders Revolution. So you can look for that on Amazon and all over where books are sold. Michael Law, thanks for taking the time. We appreciate it.